Hello, hello. So, last night we were doing Sunless Sea, which is a much slower paced game than what we're about to do tonight, which is, of course, Overwatch. So I'm just going to give it a few more seconds to see who can come into the stream. Um, to be honest, Steam seemed, not Steam, Twitch. Steam sounds so much closer to stream. Um, yeah, because the Twitch is a bit awkward to see exactly who's watching because it doesn't seem to update the viewing information properly. Um, so yeah, I'm just gonna put a couple more links around, and then I will get started. Um, so in terms of what I tend to play in Overwatch, I tend to be a very much a kind of disruptive player. Like two of my mains are Diva and Junkrat. So I'm very good at breaking up defensive lines and kind of getting places. And I'm basically, when I'm playing, I have a choice between I can either stay alive or I can do lots of damage. I don't really have an in between. Um, but I can switch between those quite readily. Uh, so my other main is Symmetra, who you might have noticed is quite a different um, hero to, especially Junkrat. But in general, she's probably my favorite hero to play. But I will admit, at the levels of skill I'm starting to get put at, she doesn't quite cut it just because she struggles in the meta. Um, I'm just gonna mark them all as seen. There's a couple new skins, so I really like the Symmetra Peacock one. Um, the thing about Symmetra, I actually really like Symmetra's default outfit, but it's not a I'm gonna run around being a badass outfit. It's a I'm going to a fancy club outfit. like I really like it aesthetically, but it's not a good look for like secret agent type missions, which is what she gets sent on. Like that's her. So her Vishko outfit is her normal walking around outfit, and it's so much more practical than for her missions than her actual being sent on secret missions outfit. Um, Overwatch has weird issues with some of the female character designs. I mean, I could do an entire stream just riffing on Widowmaker, um, who is that is not that is not the outfit a Stone Cold Killer wears. That's fetish wear and not particularly high quality fetish wear. Like it's I bought this for Halloween and never wanted to wear it. Um, so what was I saying? Right. So I think for now I'm going to do some. Yeah, let's start with some quick play. I'd even if I know that even if I know that all of my all people watching this are probably just gonna be people I know. I'm not ready to try and do competitive while watching this. Um, my only my only explanation for Widowmaker is um basically that she's. I'm going to go Moria because we have no healer. The only explanation I have for Widowmaker is that good old Sombra keeps hacking her mission information to see what's the stupidest outfit she can get Widowmaker to wear, and she hasn't found a limit yet. It's just like, Widowmaker doesn't care. She's just like, fine, you want me to wear this shit? I really don't give a shit. I just want to shoot people. So, as you might, Moria, I like. She played very similarly to. She plays in a very similar way to Symmetra, who, as I said, is one of my mains, but with a bit more mobility and with less. She struggles to hold places as well as Symmetra. Um, Overwatch has an issue with labeling characters as support that I really don't think should be. Sorry, I'm just gonna. Okay. And heal. Hello, Reinhardt. They have pushed it really far already. This isn't going too well. They're a very coordinated team, which I think is kind of a kind of a cheating. Don't use teamwork, guys. It's not fair. Hi, Roadhog. It's probably a really bad plan to try and take you on single-handedly. Oh, there's Tracer, but she left. Well, that was a good time to use my ability to get out of places quickly. I didn't actually mean to hit Q there, so. Our Tracer says she wanted healing. Where are you? I can't heal you if you're. Get back here. God, this is why you tried to have two healers. I'm not really a healer at heart. I'm a. Did I just get? Yeah, I just got headshotted by Mercy. That's kind of amazing. I love it. Mercy should headshot people more often. Why am I on gold eliminations and gold objective time? Guys, I'm the healer in a party with 4 DPS. Well, nothing I could do there. I'm dead. Did it, did it. To be honest, I'm probably going to switch from support because these guys are not like support characters work best when you have a cohesive party that stays together and like lets you heal them. As opposed to this party which is just running around. Hey Hanzo. Yeah, let's switch. Who should I be? Ooh, let's be... Yeah, let's be Winston. Why not be a super intelligent monkey from the moon? He is a high quality ape. That Mercy really likes trying to hit people. Not really. He's also the one who decided that it would be a good idea to, you know... So someone on the chat had just said that Winston is the only sane man, and he really isn't. Like he was the one who decided it'd be a great idea to illegally restart Overwatch. Well, that was not a good first game to start. That was not a good game to start my Overwatch streaming on. And I did notice that I kind of stopped talking for a lot of it because I had to concentrate on the game. I will admit, my play as Moria wasn't particularly great. I could have done quite a bit more healing. On the other hand, nobody else felt like doing any healing either, so no real problem saying no to that. What I might do is a deathmatch. Ooh, I've got 5 people watching. don't know who those are. Anyway, so I'm doing death matches just because I enjoy being Junkrat and throwing stuff around. That's cool. Like I said, this is I'm glad it wasn't too bad. It's, I'm still in the trying out what I'm doing bit. Um, hmm. So apparently the big thing of time in Overwatch is gonna be waiting for um the game to let me in. Um, now it is Junkrat time. Actually, Dorado is probably my least favorite. Dorado is probably my least favorite of the deathmatch maps. All of my mains like people to be. Where do you go? I think she just. I think that Symmetra just ran behind me, got the health back, and then came back and killed me. Did you just... Okay, so I think I've worked out how me and Pac-Man 2's relationship is going to work here. I'm gonna kill her, then she's gonna come back and kill me, and it's just gonna repeat. No wait, she's gonna kill me and then I'm gonna come back. That sounds dangerously like... Oh, hi, Thumber. You got your ult scarily fast, Mr. Roadhog. Yeah, so I may actually... I've got some friends who also do Overwatch who are around, so I may group up with them. The same thing with Destiny. Where did that Doomfist go? Come back, Doomfist. I just want to kill you. Ah, clever. Sombra's hacked for health packs. Hello. So usually when I play deathmatch, like, I'm not particularly fussed about... Because I played them to get the loot boxes, where you just need to finish in the top 4. But I've already done that for this week, so I should probably actually play this to try and win. But there's quite a big difference between me and this. Sorry. Oh no! Oh! Oh that was one of those moments that are just like, I'm kind of annoyed, but at the same time, yeah, fair. It was a good Symmetra play. She got 2 kills out of me, and knocked me out of the top 4. Just. I think, I have a feeling that this Roadhog might be the best player here. Hello, you're not where you usually are. I swear, I'm not actually aiming for that Symmetra in particular. Hey, Roadhog. I actually have the highest number of deaths so far. My favorite, death map is is the French one, Chateau Gilead. Just because just because it's got so many internal spaces that Junkrat can really shine. Junkrat doesn't like all these outdoor spaces because he can't bounce his grenades as much. I don't remember where you landed, Mr. Roadhog. I shouldn't. I should not have fired when I knew that he'd deflect it back at my face. Hey, dude. You just blew it. You just blew that up with your ult. That is a really good Roadhog. Or I'm just not that good. Whee! So I'm having a problem with my mines in that I keep sending people flying and they're not working out where they're actually landing. So I accidentally let them flank me. Oh hey, it's Symmetraland. Symmetraland, the world's favourite theme park. There's someone behind me, isn't there? Oh dear. There's not actually that much difference. I'm only 2 behind the lead. I can hear the dragons, but I can't see them yet. That's the sound of a bastion. No, it's the sound of... Hey guys, it's Junkrat here. I don't know why I'm doing this because I've already proved that I can't one-on-one that road dog. Should have just left and found someone easier to kill. Ah, I only had one kill left to get. Ah, symmetric plays of a game. Didn't actually pick up her dragon skin during the Halloween bit. I'm not super fond of it, to be honest. I know people really like it, but it's not quite my cup of tea. Right. Let's be Symmetra. I don't expect these to get any kills, but they do tend to annoy people. That needs to be the running gag for this one. The Mercy coming in and finishing me off. Battle Mercy. Die, Mercy. So yeah, sorry. Sorry for not saying much, but this turned out to be a pretty frantic game, and I'm doing pretty well. Um. Oh, cunning. Someone else has taken my favourite setup spot. Okay. No problem. Damn it. Thinking about Symmetry, if McCree stuns her, then that's it. Curses. Hello! Damn it. Couldn't unlock off her shield generator. Um, do you mean... So this map is actually set in London. Um, it is King's Row, and it is a site of a big, basically a massive robotic community in this game called Omnics live here. If it appears that I'm not responding to punched in the face. If it appears like I'm responding to a chat very slowly, that's because there's a lag. Hooray! Um, Given that the original JoJo universe doesn't actually last long enough to reach this period, so for those who don't know, the original like manga universe for JoJo's Bizarre Adventure ends in 2006 after a prison priest invades Cape Canaveral. Yeah, spoilers for JoJo. Like I could lie and say that I just put a load of nonsense in there as a kind of look, I can say anything about JoJo and people will believe it because anything about JoJo works. But no, the ending of part 6 is just so bizarre that I can't I can't think up outlandish lies to put into I can't think of outlandish lies to put into my description of it that aren't already stupid, that aren't already immediately outclassed by Bohemian Rhapsody. I I win the game by managing to take down a Hanzo with my laser while having a bomb stuck to me. Look at this aiming skill. It's great. I do love this ending emote. Just Symmetra sitting down, having a read. Because, you're not worth it. So if you look up close to any of like the ending emotes, they all look a bit weird, apart from like the most default ones. I don't particularly want to do another deathmatch, I think. Let's do quick play. She does have a cyborg arm. I mean, it doesn't appear cyborg here, but it is, apparently. I'm going to buy the peacock skin. This is not one of my favourite maps, and this is not too bad a team, actually. Let's go D.Va. Oh. Oh. I'm backfilling. And Yeah. Okay. Yeah, not the best situation to be dropped in while streaming. Not gonna lie. Who do I want to be? Um, I'm the only one not in the group. I think I'll do one more match, and I might try and get some people in the group. Um, I could be May, because she's cute and a climatologist. It's really weird. It's really weird. Like, I know you guys can only see the Overwatch screen, but if you actually look at my screen, like, I've got, because I don't play it on full screen, which is how I can see the chat. I don't have an overlay. I've just got Overwatch is just fairly small on my screen, um, and so I've got like Chrome in the background and stuff. So if I stop talking between games, it's usually because I'm just sorting something else out. Because I multitask too much. So usually when I play a game like this by myself, I'll have a I'll have like an episode or something that I don't need to think about too much on in the background. Usually Midsummer Murders, because, Midsummer Murders is very easy to listen to without thinking, because it's not a very complicated show. Um, what was I saying? Oh yeah. Um, so I'm used to multitasking a lot more than this, but not in this particular way, if that makes sense. I'm gonna stay on the point, which is a good thing I did, because I can see that not everyone is coming up that way. I should probably go and help out. And then I got sniped. Yes, Pat. It is a very nice May skin. May tends to get quite a lot of good skins. Um, Unfortunately, despite the fact that, like me, she's a climatologist and she's adorable and I love her, I really cannot play her. Freeze right there, Roadhog. This did not go as well as it could have done. I'm probably going to have to switch to someone who can actually handle being sniped, because, yeah, that Widow is just picking me off right now. Which is really weird, because I'm playing a character who can literally put up walls at will. Right, I'm gonna use my ultimate, Blizzard, and then I am going to switch characters. Punch reprises artifacts. They're taking funding away from the climate department. Oh, this is a steamroll. Alright, let's see if we can hold them here. I mean, we can't because, you know, they're acting like a team and not just blundering in and out like we are. Yeah, I'm gonna get a group. Because it also, like, I don't mind, like, having bad matches like this, but I'm not sure how interesting it is to watch. Please give me feedback on stuff like that as well, because again, it's, you know, my second ever actual stream, so, you know, I think their Reinhardt is trying to... Yeah, trickling is a terrible plan in Overwatch. You know, going out one by one. It's a team game, and if you have 6 people aiming at you at once, you're not gonna... That is not a recipe for good Overwatching, they say as they wander off. I disapprove! Yeah. Right. Let's see who got player of the game and did I die during it. Oh, I know exactly where this is. Right then. I think next step is to try and see if I can get some group action. So I will have to take a brief pause just while I try and work out how to, just while I work out how to make it grab, Discord chat. Yeah, actually think about it. The only person who's available to group right now can use Discord chat, and I don't particularly feel like trying to work out how to use, trying to get Discord to stream onto here right now. I think for now... Oh, if you like Mad Science, it is Dr. Junkenstein! which I have. I like him. I don't have Junkenstein's monster for Roadhog. Um, I love the pressure gauge he has stuck in him. Um, but yeah. So I think for now, what I'm going to do is alright, let's do a competitive match, and then I'm probably gonna call the stream there. Because I think I've got a handle on how Overwatch plays while streaming. And I think it'd be better if I can get some people to team up with, rather than playing it by myself, because it's quite difficult to kind of keep talking, and it's quite difficult to be able to think about what I'm doing. But yeah, I am actually really enjoying streaming. I mean, part of it is it's just I'm doing what I'd normally do, just messing around on games, but I'm also talking about it to an audience, so good times. So we learned a valuable lesson. The good news is, if I do a Destiny stream, I have some friends who also want to team up and do it. So, that'll be fun. Destiny, unlike Overwatch, Destiny actually has a story mode. So what I'm probably going to do there is restart and with a new character and play through the story mode again. I kind of have more to say about Destiny than I do Overwatch, partially because Destiny falls very strongly into that category of it's got enough doing. Hello. Yeah, so Overwatch has Destiny has enough things that I really like about it that I care, and enough things that I think need to be improved about it that I can rant about it. So, which is kind of the perfect storm for I want to talk about this game. It's actually it's a perfect storm for talking about anything. Like, the things I'm most interested in talking about, and everything I love, are things I really love, or the things I really hate. They're always the things that have aspects that I really love and aspects that I really hate. So, who am I? What am I doing? You've taken Diva. Let's be Lucio. Could we have a few more healers, please? I know, people really like being DPS characters, and it's very rarely that you'll end up on a team with not enough DPS characters. Hello, Catco. Well, Catmech. Yes, I have the dapper Lucio skin. He is very dapper, and his if I switch. Oh, okay. Up we get. Hello, Condor. I couldn't remember if I had explicitly said that to you, but hello. Right. So, this one is probably the most boring of the three. Whoops. Yeah, this one is probably the most boring of the three Ruins maps. Partially because it's the one without an easy place for Lucio to send people flying off the edge. We might be doing better if we had another healer who could heal. Then again, I guess we apparently have a pretty good Roadhog. Cool. I forget things. One thing I have noticed with streams is that it's very easy to lose your train of thought. Like, just because you're trying to react with a game and stuff like that. How do you already have... I don't approve of you already having your ult. I love seeing, like, an ult used at just the wrong place. Huh. No one had actually captured a point properly yet. Alright, let's go over here and heal that Farah. Cool. Yay, we have a barrier. And I'm nearly ready to use my ult. Hey! I got on fire for standing still and healing. So basically at the moment what I'm doing is trying to hold this rectangle here. What's happening is that their Junkrat keeps firing grenades over the top and killing me. So Lucio has this aura around him that you can see, where he can either give speed boost or healing. So I'm using a speed boost at the moment just to get back to the field ASAP. He can also so he can fire like a sound wave that knocks people backwards, which is really useful if people are standing right next to a cliff or something, because so it can fire. So that will knock people back. So on the other two maps, there's either a bottomless pit or a cliffside around the point that you're trying to capture. So you can knock people off the edge with Lucio, which is why lots of people like to use him for Lucio. His ultimate ability that you can see charging in the center, in the bottom center, is sound barriers. So he slams it down and gives temporarily like a boost of, I think, 400 hit points to everyone who gets all of the team members get caught by it. Let's see. The result is really obvious because she makes her mech explode, and yeah, soldiers is basically an aimbot, so it auto locks onto enemies for you. I don't know who I just killed. Okay, so that's Reinhardt. His main thing is that he has a big hammer, and also So that's a boop. His main thing is obviously that he has a big hammer and that he has a kind of energy shield you can hide behind, which makes him very good for kind of teamwork. I just realised I wasn't healing. That might be why I was having trouble. Farah has a rocket launcher and a jetpack. That's basically all she has. So the one on the upper right is Farah. She can also boop people. I did not mean to boop there. I mean, what I might do actually, as a kind of relaxed stream, for people who don't do Overwatch themselves, is I can go onto the training area and just show the various characters and what abilities they have. So there's a Pharaoh above me right now. So I'm going to stay within the roof. That's a lie. Oh, also Lucio can wall jump as well. Can wall ride. Which is helpful. I haven't got the hang of it. Which I have been informed is like the prerequisites for being a good Lucio is to get the hang of how to ride the walls. But yeah. Boop. There we are. Okay, so I just booped the other Lucio off the edge of the map. And Farah just booped our Soldier 76 off the edge of the map. Yeah, would people who don't do Overwatch like me to do a this is the Overwatch basic stream? Like, mechanics-wise. And that's the result. That's cool. Now that I've had a good match, I might I might actually do I might actually do another match, see if I can get a streak going. Alright, I'm gonna leave game. So my score here has gone up. Which is helpful. So from now on, each map I'll explain what the aim of the map is. So, you know, what, and also what the character I'm using does. So this is what's called a King of the Hill map. So both sides are fighting over the same point. This is set in the mountains of Nepal, around the temple of the robotic Shambhali monks. So Zenyatta here is a member. I don't particularly want to be a healer again. Guys, fine, let's be Moria. Yeah. Actually, if I'm solo healing, let's go Lucio. No, I want to show off more. Sorry, I'm having indecision. 4 DPSs. DPS is the damage per second. They're characters like Soldier, Hanzo, Junkrat. Oh! Reaper has switched to Zenyatta. That's good, so I'm not solo healing. So Mercy is generally considered the best healer in the game. Partially because she can res people. Partially because she sacrifices basically being able to do anything else for healing. Like, she's a really good healer, but her gun's not very good. She can also give attack boots, but in general at the moment with this lot, I think I need to keep healing them. Because these guys do not appear to be very good at staying alive. She can also resurrect people. She's the only character who can do that. She can also... it's easier to see when someone else is playing her. But she can basically... if she latches onto an enemy, friendly, she can fly over to them, like so. And that only takes about 2 seconds to recharge. So this is where the famous pharmacy combo comes from, and why Pharah Mercy shipping is so popular. Because if you have a Pharah who can stay up in the air, damn it, I got killed before I could resurrect him properly. If you have a Pharah who can stay up in the air, Mercy can basically just stay next to her and keep healing her and giving her a bonus. Her suit is called the Valkyrie suit. That's why she said Valkyrie online. So her ultimate is ready, which gives you flight abilities. And that is McCree's ult, who just freaking killed me. Good job, guys. Good job keeping the healers alive. Actually, I don't know if Zenyatta's just doing his thing. There we are. So I've just resurrected Reinhardt. Who do I need to heal? So healer characters like Mercy and Lucio can see the healer characters like Mercy and Lucio can see their teammates' silhouettes through walls. So that is due to... so the reason you can see the red silhouettes at the moment is due to one of Hanzo's abilities, which allows him... which basically gives him sonar. Widowmaker's ultimate is kind of universal see-through walls for everyone, but... which is very handy for a sniper, but it's kind of underwhelming as an ultimate. But I guess, given her ability to just pump out the... given her ability to just pump out the headshots, it's probably a good thing it's probably a good balance thing that her ultimate is kind of weak. Yeah, there wasn't a lot I could do there. Not gonna lie. Ah, damn it. Okay, so we lost this round, but it was a close one. Oh, apparently one of our guys was away from keyboard, AFK. That might explain why we're having trouble. shit. Oh, why do we have two snipers? Oh. Like, the thing about snipers in Overwatch is that they can be legitimately really useful for your team, but they're not as useful as I think a lot of snipers like to think they are. Um, so I mean, one of the things about Overwatch that yeah, this really is. There's a lot of walls. One of the things that about Overwatch, like the community, that I've kind of noticed is that a lot of them want to play it like it's a standard kind of reflexes based FPS. And yeah, like there's lots of characters that lend themselves well to that. But then there's also lots of characters like Symmetra and Torbjorn, which and Junkrat, which use very different gaming styles. So Symmetra and Torbjorn in particular are much more about um, they're much more about um, situational awareness and um, you know, organizing yourself spatially. Um, Too many snipes, too many snipes. Yeah, I basically couldn't do anything there because if I stuck my head out, I would have just died. No one's grouping, that's a problem. I can't I can't do anything if everyone's scattered round. And of course the person I'm healing, see, that's what you need to do. If we all just group up, I can keep you all alive, you fuckers. That was a bad plan. Anyway, so now for a good plan. Stay on the fucking point. Reinhardt, please don't wander off. You are only tank. I can't heal you guys if I'm dead. Please keep me alive. I am but a squishy doctor who was apparently so good. Yeah, Mercy is a weird character. Like, she's supposed to be like a child prodigy type thing, but it just gets kind of overblown. Yeah, we've lost this one. Yeah. Yeah. More is cool. It's just me just dropping down from the sky going, back you get. Yeah. I've gone back down to below 1900. Right, so I've kind of hit my rhythm now, even though I lost. Oh, that's cool. Who's still watching? Bye, Pack Rat. Wait, we're attacking. So... blah blah blah. I'm gonna be... Do we have a healer? Sort of. So, if people still want me to describe the characters, D.Va is a disruptor tank, so she is very quick with her jump pack. Not super amount of damage, but she does now have these rockets, which are quite cool. She has this thing like that can shoot down projectile attacks, not beams, so Symmetra and Zarya's main weapon and Maze won't be shot down by it. But the main thing I use is actually her rockets. And of course, her big thing is the self-destruct mechanism. They're not super powerful, and they were kind of put in as a her shoot down projectiles thing used to be a lot longer lasting and thus a lot more useful because she could just swallow entire ultimates with it. So it was kind of as a consolation prize for losing that. I think they work more for what she tank, because she's not a Reinhardt tank. Like, she shouldn't be tanking entire ults, because she's much more of a jump in, soak up a load of damage, jump out type tank. So I think rockets work more, but in terms of power, it makes sense for her to get it for a balancing thing. They still have no idea how to balance Mercy. Like, Mercy has gone through so many tweaks. Just because the ability to resurrect people is so powerful. The ability to go through, to resurrect people is just so powerful. Fun thing about May's Blizzard is that, if you're above the little drone that makes the Blizzard itself, it doesn't actually affect you, which makes sense because it's being dropped down, which is why Pharah is a really good May counter, because she can just stay out of her reach. when you summon Diva's mech, if there's people right around you, it does a bit of damage. So if people are on low health already, you can just kill them by dropping Diva's mech on their heads. Hey Bastion! And now Diva is out of her mech, which means she's pretty much dead. So Diva's fun just because she switches between two very different play styles. Like she's a mobile short-range tank, and then she's a very fragile woman with a small pistol, which actually does quite a bit of damage just because it, like, I mean, it used to be a joke that Diva did more damage outside of her mech than she did inside, but I think that's more at lower levels where people don't quite know how to use her mech properly. Curses. Damn it. On plus side, I think I'm close to having my self-destruct mechanism ready to go. So, yeah, not quite as close as I'd like to be. Yes! I do like... Time to play Operation. Doopa-doopa-doo. Oh, I should probably get up. Just riding the payload to victory. How far can I get this? Alright, I think I'm going to have to actually get up and do something now. One of the things I like about Diva's mech is that it is really easy to get a really high kill count, just because you can do lots and lots of very small amounts of damage. Do you now? That's a lot of firepower pointing my way. Yes. I like that a lot. Like, Diva is also one of a few female characters in Overwatch who I feel the whole kind of like sex appeal thing really works for, because like she's a massive show off who live streams her battles. Like, I can believe that she would do it deliberately, make herself look sexy and stuff for the attention. Um Okay, so I'm on silver damage and Gold objective time and bronze. No, silver eliminations, bronze objective. Silver eliminations, bronze objective time, gold objective time, and bronze damage. That should have not have taken that long to say. Um, Nah, let's be Reinhardt. Like, I think Diva, May, Zarya, and Orisa work well in terms of female character designs. Farah and Moria sort of do, but like Farah's weird kind of armor corset thing that she has going on doesn't quite work for me. Um, and Moria, in terms of body type, is still very much the standard, like, thin, thin and curvy one, if you get what I mean. Um, Although her clothing is unique, I wouldn't say necessarily I like it, but it's definitely unique. No one was taking care of that Mercy, so she was just healing everyone. I'm not that good at Reinhardt because I am quite easy to draw out of a defensive line. Um, it's important to be truthful about your weaknesses, I think. But that was a waste of an ult. We're trickling again. Actually, I think I might switch because their D.Va is just too good at countering Reinhardt, like getting right in close and killing me. Damn it, I got run over. We could really use another tank, to be honest. Our team really needs to group. That is way too many ults for me to want to get involved. Okay, so we've gone from having not enough tanks to possibly too many tanks. What is even happening right now? Okay, so tiebreaker time. Right, I'm going to be Diva again just because that seemed to work really well. We do only have a minute to get this as far as we can. So, let's do this. Let's see how good my staying alive skills are. You can tell by the way I use my aim. I'm a symmetry man. No time to stop. Alright, it's okay. Yeah, Widowmaker was not a good choice for who to pick for this bit. Like, we need people who can just keep staying on the payload, not someone who is generally considered to be allergic to being on the payload. Yeah, you were doing nothing, Widow. Stop. I mean, you were killing people, but we didn't need killing people. We needed... Okay, Alright, fuck it, let's be Lucio. Why do we have two snipers? Torb and Bastion I can understand. But... two snipers? Really? I mean, I guess if you just want to show off your new skins, maybe, but... Hey, now that everyone's down here, I can actually heal properly. We were doing so well, and then... oh well. Right then, I'm gonna call that a day. So it's a very different experience streaming Overwatch. I've quite enjoyed it. I'm probably gonna try and work out how to get the chat in the stream. Just so or like record it so I can put it next to the YouTube video when I put it up on YouTube. Next time I'll try and get a group together. But I think I'm going to try and make it I'm going to try and make it a regular thing rather than just kind of doing it as and when. So I'm thinking maybe Thursdays. Although that might not be such a good day because that's usually when I have my supervised meeting for my PhD. So that might be a bit... I usually have it on Friday. So Thursday might be a bit last minute rush to get things done mode. I don't want to do it Tuesday because then like people who I know want to do it with me will be busy. I'll think about it. Right, Dan. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.